Alright, how you going, guys? What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the window out of this Kia Grand Carnival or Grand Sedona if you're in a different country. So first of all I need to get the inner panel off. I might take some shots of it with the phone just so I can show you every part I do, but there is another video that I've recorded of taking the panel off from doing the central locking, which you might want to look back onto for central locking if you want to know how to do that part in video, but I'll do some screenshots of it with the phone and I'll just get that done. And just another note, if by chance that my kids come out and are making noise or whatever, I'm not going to pause this. I've been trying to make videos with them and keep on stopping and studying and being home from this coronavirus. I can't really control when they come out, so just bear with me with that one. Anyway, getting this door off. First of all, we need to take these panels off. You can get in there and take them off by hand. My nails there like that. So you can take these off by hand. They're not hard. Don't need a screwdriver. One on the back as well. To get them off, just use the palm of your hand, push against it, and it unclips this one here unclips from the top first. The one on the front here, yeah, it can unclip from the top as well first. Now, I've got the little clip in the door here. I normally use a cloth for that, but I did find with this car, using a blade screwdriver or spade, flathead, whatever you want to call it. Just that set forward and make more room. I might take this seat out here as well, just to get that bit of extra room to work with. Oh, this seat is annoying. That's probably the easiest the seat's coming up since the time I've been working on it. I've had it out a few times. It's normally a big strain, so it must be getting more loose in its connections. Okay, so that gives me more room to sit in there because I need to be in there for Phillips head screwdriver, star screwdriver, whatever you want to call it. I wish everybody could call everything the same name. So, first of all, I need to get this handle off. I'm going to get in there for a screwdriver. I find it easier to get in there for a screwdriver than with a cloth, but not that screwdriver. And that's it there. So, you got the clip there so don't lose the clip. Oopsie. So don't lose it, and I nearly lose it. Okay, so now we've got Phillips head screw here at the front, Phillips head screw at the back. I'll take that. So one up the front, one up the back. One on the bottom, one Phillips head at the bottom. I don't know if I can see that here. And one 10mm at the front. And one more in the center here. Which that's car still, so just going to use a blade, something that's nice and sharp, to get in that little trap door there to get to the screw without damaging the plastic. Okay. Now, the window's not broken. If you're wondering why I'm taking the window out, so I'm retinting it. That happens. Yeah, so I'm not a professional window tinter, so no point in me showing you how to window tint. What I've learnt is from when I went to college many years ago, and then refreshed my mind with what I watched on YouTube on window tinting. So yeah, if you want a window tint, I'd suggest watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos. It can be quite boring to watch a whole bunch of them, but it's better to be sure what you're doing before you start. I don't think that's 10, I think it's 12 in there. Oh, that's 10. There's little grooves in the bottom that I feel for, and that's where I know where the screw goes in the back and where the 10mm goes in the front, so I don't have to stick my head down there and look. I have had the window out already on the other side, so I thought, since I experienced a little bit now with the other side, I'll make a video for this side. I'm not second guessing everything. Okay, and then the rest of it's just popped in, so a bit easy to get to the back this way. And that's the trim off. So what's that, 5 minutes into the video? It didn't take long. Now the door has to be wound down, so not the door, sorry, the window has to be wound down to near the bottom, not all the way to the bottom. So I have to deal with this black rubbish again, this sticky stuff. That like that there. And so from inside, and now I'll use my phone to record that bit of footage, where I'm bringing the window down to, and there's 2 bolts on either side that have to be undone as well, so the inside mounts can move, which I'll show that as well via the phone. So first of all, I'll wind the window down to where I want it. I'll be able to see that from the driver's side as I'm winding it down, and then yeah, I'll continue from there. Alright, so they're the 2 bolts that hold the window in at 10mm. You've got this one here that needs to be loosened off because that holds the mount, that holds the window guide, and one at the back there that needs to be taken off as well. It's also another window guide. They need to be removed, otherwise the window's not coming out. And also this black strip here on the outside, that just clips in, so we'll take that out as well, and then we can remove the window. I am on a little bit of a hill here in my driveway, so the door does want to self-close. It would be handy if I was on flat surface doing this. With this guy here, there's a screw on the other side. That's for this black strip along the back here. There's a screw on the other side here. And there's a screw on the other side on the back, if I remember correctly. I don't need to take that back piece off, but if you've got a little screwdriver that will fit behind there, it'll help. That thing annoyed the hell out of me in these cars. Just to prevent damage. I do have the luxury of, if I scratch the car, it's my sister's car and she's going to be thankful that I've done all this and not care about a little scratch. But for a customer you might want to be a little bit more careful. You might want to put cloths over things. If you're doing it for a customer, that is. See how I'm doing that? Just getting it off like that. You've got these plastic clips. Now you can leave them in place and just push this on exactly how it came off. It's all going to fit back in. That's how to do the outside. You might want to just give a little bit of a squeeze where the clips were. Not too much, just enough that it's all going to hold again. But that's it. Now the sticky stuff, if you make a mess with it, like I have, I've also found that methylated spirits cleans it up quite easily. So just everywhere you get this black stuff, just some methylated spirits, wipe over it, comes off with a little bit of elbow grease, but fairly easy. Okay, so this nut that I undid earlier, you can if your hand later, but you just need to push that through. I'll show you that on the phone, because it needs to be able to move out of the way. There's this one here, just push that out of the way, like so, because when I lift that window up, it's going to want to shift out. And the one at the back as well. One at the back as well. You may want to, you can see that on the phone here, right there. Might want to push that in as well. It's you can get your hand on the inside and re-guide it back in. It's a little bit tight on the wrist, but it's doable. I did the other side okay. Yeah, the window's ready to come out now. I just need to put my phone on charge. Oh yeah, don't forget to pull out the rubber. That's easy enough done too. That's all it is, it's nothing. Okay. Now what I want to show you is, I can't do that right now, but the reason why these mounts have to be undone is that this moves. Like that. So the window now gets past this lip here, because that mount's moved. Now I'll take the window out. And that's it. That's out. And now ready for me to steam clean this other side. I use a steamer to get a take on the tint, and use a steamer to remove all the old tint, and then I'll lay the new tint. But yeah, you can see that if I wasn't worrying about recording this to show you, this job probably would have taken me 15 minutes to get the window out. Probably 20 minutes to put it back in, because you have to be a little bit more specific about how everything goes back together. Pulling things apart is much easier. But that's it. Once you've pulled it apart, yeah, you'll work out how it goes back together, because you took it apart, you've seen it how it comes apart, so you put it back together. And that's pretty much it. Okay. I've got a front end and everything to work on this car yet, so there'll be more videos about this car and some videos in between of things I think of. So yeah, stay safe, stay home. Alright, cheers guys.